everyone, so today I want to do something a little bit like dark and kind of vampy. I'm going to be using the Colourpop. This is one of the Zodiac quads. It's the Scorpio one, The Secret Life of a Scorpio, and we're going to be focusing mainly on these two colors, possibly this one as well. But I also want to use a little bit of gold, so I was thinking of possibly using Bellionaire from Colourpop as well, just like on the lid or possibly like on the lower lash line. See how well it is, because I don't really have like a super gold, at least not by itself anyway. But we will see. We will see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go in with the shade Mystery, which is this shade right here. I think this is the shade Mystery. I'm not sure if the names are correlating with the ones at the back or if the names are correlating with how they look from this perspective, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to assume that this one's Mystery, which is the one with the Scorpio logo on it. So we're going to rest our eye, because I have hooded eyes. We're just going to pretty much kind of trace where we want that color to be, because that's how high we need to go with it. And then that's when I raise my eyebrow. Like that. And I'm using the round the blend. This is one of the brushes from the Beauty Bay like set. It's a very lovely round dome, but it's incredibly fluffy. And then we're just gonna fill this in. We could fill this in with a packing brush, but right, with this eye we're gonna do the exact same thing. Only difference is my right eye is more hooded, so I need to like work on this a little bit more. It's the only downside. I tend to kind of go a little bit straighter with this, with the placement. And then on my left eye, I tend to go a little bit more rounded, because if I go straight, it kind of helps even things out. And that way you can actually see this, because it's not this eye I have a problem with, it's my right eye, and it's so frustrating. But I'm just gonna place down our base. As you can see, it's like the difference, but you can't, you can, I always go more dramatic on my right eye than my left eye, because it's just more hooded, so I have to. It's a bit it sucks, but I'm still going back and forth as to whether or not I want to actually like shave my eyebrows or not. But I might, you never know. I'm going to go in with, oh, my eye. I'm going to go in with a packing brush. Take that same color again. And tap the fuck out of it. And just go all over the lid. And if it's a little bit patchy, then we'll go over it again. I think I went up a little bit too high with this, but I should have blended it out with a lighter color. But who cares? Just go back and forth. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to take Smolder eye pencil. I should really sharpen this, but I'm gonna run this on my upper lash line, kind of right on right where my lashes start to grow, like that. And then we're gonna blend. We're not doing anything fancy or anything like that. We just want this to blend, you know. I'm gonna take a pencil brush and we're just gonna blend this bad boy out. Smolder is one of my favorite products from MAC. I remember whenever, like, at the very beginning of like learning about makeup and everything back in like 2010, MAC was everywhere. Like, does anybody remember like MAC hauls and MAC lipstick collections and MAC eyeshadow collections? And every tutorial it was like MAC satin taupe, MAC teddy, MAC soft ochre, MAC this, MAC that. And then we'd have the collections and stuff. Like, Colourpop has kind of become the new MAC in that way with the collections and things like that. I did kind of make a little bit of an accidental wing here, but yeah. You just want to keep, I'm just going to keep blending this black out until it's like dark and blended and smoky. So I'm just going to keep blending this and then I'll be right back whenever it's blended. So it's a little bit more blended. I'm going to go in again with that Majesty Mystery color slightly. Just go over that line again. So where that smudged black liner and the powder eyeshadow meet, just to kind of reinstate and help blend everything a little bit more. Just a little bit. Oh, I thought I felt somebody walk behind me. That's what we want to do. And then what I'm going to do... Oh, I did not mean to shake you there. I want to kind of fill this in, because this will help. Like so, just help fill everything out. And then add depth again to that black because it's on your lash line. Oh, it actually transferred a little bit. I might do like I might do black waterline. I don't usually do a black waterline because I do have hooded eyes, so sometimes it kind of makes it a bit closed. But because this look is so dark, it might work. I'm gonna go in with a slightly fluffier brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Secret Secrets. So I think this is Secret Secrets. Yes, it must be. Or is this one mystery, or is this secrets? You know what I mean? But this one. The lightest matte in the palette. Or quad. It's not a palette, it's a quad. And I'm gonna blend around what we just did there. I did go a little bit high with this. Should have stopped it a little bit lower, but we still have that fade that we wanted. And that's all that matters. I'm not surprised that this actually doesn't look too bad on me. I am a Scorpio rising. And if you are a Astro girly, then you'll know, you know, dress like your Venus. Do your makeup like a rising. But then I've also been seeing do your makeup or dress like your Lilith or something. But if you would like to know, I am Aries, Scorpio. So Aries, Sun and Moon, Scorpio rising. I was born the 20th of March, 1996. So you think I'm a Pisces. That's what I thought for a really long time. But I'm actually 0 degrees in... I'm actually 0 degrees Aries and a 0 degrees Scorpio rising. So I just got in there. I am a Taurus Venus. My Lilith is Cancer. So we kind of just want this to blend. Then wipe it off on a clean brush. Okay. I am going to go in with this super shimmery. I think this is called That's Deep. I think. On a finger. My finger. Keep our eye completely open and just go right in the middle here. I don't want the shimmer all over because I don't want to like pull away from the depth. I think putting on shimmer on top like all over kind of takes away from the depth that I'm looking for. She's playing with one of her toys. With my right eye is a little bit harder to do. There we go. And just dab that out. It is beautiful. It's stunning. Very, very pretty. Okay, with the lower lash line, I think what I'm gonna do is take this pencil brush again, and I'm just gonna go in with that mystery color again, and then just go under my lash line and keep this quite thin because it is so heavy on the top. So it's kind of like a mix of that black liner and mystery. But I want the lower lash line to be a little bit thinner. This is kind of giving like 1920s kind of look, which does suit my eye shape. A lot of women in the 1920s, 1930s had hooded eyes. But I'm keeping this quite thin, the lower lash line. Because it is, not only is it like a very red toned purple, it's very dark, and this is already like quite as it is. If I go a little bit too low, I may just look very sick, you know, whenever you use red tone shadows on the eye. There we go. And then just, there we go. And then what I'm going to do, we'll see. I have two options. I have this, And then I have, this is called Starfire. This is one of the heavy metal liquid liners. I really love these. But I don't know if I want to go with something a little bit more chunky or something a bit more thin and controlled, you know? So we shall see. I know this is not a good idea. It's not necessarily made for the eye area, but I say fuck it. That's what I say. I say fuck it. I'm gonna go in with a lip brush because it is synthetic and it's small enough. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit. I just want to see what it would look like if we were to do like a little bit of sparkle. Literally like right, kind of almost like a tear. Like a tiny little peak, like not like huge, like a huge amount of glitter. No. Not like that, but like a tiny little peak. That way it kind of, you know, whenever you are crying and the teardrops just start to fall and you have that little tiny shine. Kind of like that. Kind of like shape it kind of like a dime, like kind of like a triangle. I'm trying to be as delicate as I can, which is why I wanted the line to be so thin so that this would stand out a teeny bit more. Got a big flake here. Let's see. And then just kind of bring that down a little bit. This is gonna take a little bit from like what I'm wanting to do. Oh wow. I kind of want to get a singular glitter particle. And just kind of put it like that. What are you doing, honey? Oh, I know what his problem is. Ebony is on the Ebony's on his that is really pretty. Ebony's on his part of the bed. They all have certain parts on my bed that they lie on, and she's sitting on his side. I'm just gonna let this dry. But do you see like just the sparkle? It's very beautiful. It took a little while longer than I thought it would, but it's beautiful. I really like it. For the inner part of the eye, I'm going to just go back in with this shade here. I think that would be the best thing. Or you can go in with a lighter color, like a lighter beige if you want it to, but I kind of just want the matte. I think this would benefit a lot from a matte inner corner. And it would tie in with the rest. And just the overall hue of what I'm trying to go for. For mascara, we're obviously going to go with black because no other color will do this justice. Definitely not. Just quickly, you could even go in with fake lashes if you wanted to, but I don't use fake lashes because most of the time the glue irritates me. It just annoys me. It not only does it irritate me from like an allergic reaction, well, I don't know if I'm actually allergic, but it irritates me from like it's just annoying. It's just annoying. And then there's like the band that you need to deal with, and it's like ugh. I'm using the Lash Sensational. Wait. No, it's not. Yes. Is it the Lash? It's the Sky High from Maybelline Lash. I like this mascara a lot, actually. It's one of my favorite mascara. I know they have like other colors too. I know they have a burgundy one, which I think would look really pretty. But with what I'm trying to go for here, it's not gonna really, you know, show up the way, it's not gonna pair the way I want it to. Okay, when it comes to blush, I'm going to use the NYX Buttermelt blush, and this is in the shade Better Than Before. I've done a first impressions on this already, and I really, really liked it. But this is what it looks like. It's a very dark raspberry. You could even use this as the eyeshadow if you wanted to. As you can see, it's very heavy, but it blends. It looks so pretty with this eyeshadow. Going a little bit lighter on this side because I really went ham, didn't I? Damn, I went ham with this one. I should have went with my original. That is very, very heavy. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. So I kind of blended it out as best I could. It's still a little bit heavy, but it is fine. It's a very, very strong dark blush for my skin tone. But I think it's really pretty for the winter. For my highlight, I'm gonna go in with Redacted, but I'm gonna use the pink opal one. I think it'll be very, very pretty. I know Glisten Cosmetics does something quite similar to this palette, but I'm gonna use a little. I'm gonna go quite light-handed with my highlight because I want the main focus to be on the eyes. But yeah, with like darker eyes, this does not look right without my eyebrows being filled, but yeah, I'll obviously, if I was going to go out in this, I would fill in my eyebrows. Okay, for my lips, I'm gonna go in with NYX Suede matte lip liner in the shade Copenhagen. I will just show how I line my lips. So I do my lip line. So I have a double lip line, so you can see. I might line my lower lip on the skin, the facial skin, and then I connect that with a line on my actual lip line. I try to keep and it helps that unified shape, you know. I open mouth a tiny bit, and then do that. And then on this side, I overline. And I do this to match this side of my lip. I'm just gonna fill this in. I might actually blend this out with what I used. It's a lot brighter in the camera than it's showing in real life. In real life, it's a lot more. It's a lot darker. Everything is a lot darker in real life than it is showing up in the camera. Just gonna slightly fill this in. And then blend it. And then I'm going to take one of the NYX Fat Oil Slick Click. This is in the shade Trending Topic. So that's what this looks like. It's a lot more, it's like a pretty brown. I'm going to, the clicking is a lot of fun, I will say. This is going to help deepen everything up. It smells nice. It smells like gel. It smells like gummy bears. This liquid also look really pretty with Beat lip liner with Rebel on top. Or Vino lip liner with Rebel on top. By MAC. But yeah, it's really pretty. It feels really nice, smells really nice. It's quite shimmery too. But yeah, that is the overall look. That is what I have come up with. It's very dark. I like it. I think it looks really, really pretty. I really, really like how this turned out. I did go a little bit higher with the mystery shade. I should have gone a little bit lower and then blended it out that way, but I still really like how this turned out. But yeah, that is the overall look. It's really dark and I like it. I might wear this on Monday. If I do plan on leaving the house, I might not, but yeah. That's really pretty. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next video. Bye everybody.